What's up YouTube, it's your boy Meek and I am back with another video.
Give me that fucking mic. Who the fuck you been at, baby girl?
I'm back and here's a new video. That's what we gonna go with. But y'all, this is the last time. I'm taking a break. I'm back now. That's all that matters. See, what happened was, it's a long story. I had to get a new camera. I had to relocate to a new city. It is a lot going on, but it's all cool now. I'm back. New video, say Meek. Let me get to the point. So today I'm gonna be telling you guys my coming out story again. There's a reason why I'm telling you guys my coming out story all over again. So the first time I told it and I was with a partner in that video. I wanna redo the video by myself. I wanna introduce you guys to myself. And there was some stuff that happened with that person that I couldn't tell you guys at that time. So this time around, I'm gonna tell you guys that part of the story because like I feel like that is also not a good part of my coming out story, but it's like it's still crucial. It's like small pieces of it just fit in like different, you know, y'all know what I'm trying to say. So we're gonna dive straight into it. This goes way back, way back to back when I was in high school, y'all. I'm 23 now, I'm a grown man now. But this happened back when I was in high school, maybe 16, 17, 16, because I was 17 senior year. This happened junior year. So basically what happened was, you know, I was a little young boy on the track team. You know, I had a little bit of sugar in my tank, just a little bit, not a lot. My parents are from the islands. My dad's from Jamaica, my mom's from Trinidad. And you know, me being a child from islanders, I was just terrified. You know, growing up, they always told me that, you know, they hated this, they hated that. I used to just sit there like, ha ha, he he, you know, laughing along with it just so they didn't suspect anything. But as time went along, everything, you know, just happened. There was actually some signs of me being bisexual at a young age, even in elementary school. In elementary school, there was signs of me being bisexual, and I kind of knew, you know, I was different at a super young age, but of course I have to play it cool. So basically, this is the coming out story. So I was on my track team, and there was another guy that was on another track team. Mind you, I don't know how this person knew about me at the time. I guess the gaydar thing is real. Me personally, I don't feel like I have a gaydar. If somebody tells me they're straight, I just believe that they're straight. You know, I don't go investigating, I don't go assuming.
Fucking liar.
I mean, I may have assumed somebody was gay before, but you know, it didn't get past an assumption. So around that age, me going into my senior year, that's when I started to get more comfortable with myself, and I started communicating with gay guys. Big mistake, especially if, you know, you're trying to live your life as a DL man, or live my life at the time as a DL man. It was a very poor decision for me to start responding to gay dudes in my DMs, or just speaking to them out in public. Not the best idea. If you plan on being DL, stay DL. That being said, there was this gay dude, and he was on a different track team, and he had a crush on me, and I used to never pay him any attention. But of course, on social media, I'm cool with just about anybody. So you know, if he replies to my stuff on social media, I'm gonna reply back to him. If he DMs me, I'm gonna DM him back. Not even on any flirtatious stuff. I was getting ready to go off to college soon and be, you know, exposed to this huge world. So why not, you know, while I'm under the roof of my parents, you know, get used to the idea of meeting different types of people. When somebody tells me I'm cute, I'm gonna say thank you regardless of who the person is. I don't care if you're an alien, blue, green, yellow. I don't care if you're my Canon camera and you telling me I'm cute. I'm gonna say thank you. So he took that out of proportion and decided to take screenshots of our messages. You know, usually when somebody's exposing you or exposing your messages, or just taking screenshots in general, they take a big screenshot. This man took those big screenshots of our messages that was full of nothing and cropped them and had a quarter of the screenshot and made a collage of our messages and our interactions, and basically put all that together. It looked like, you remember how Megan Good News album cover looked? That's basically how that screenshot looked. Like, it was just a collage of different messages all over the place. And he posted it on his Twitter and tagged basically everyone that I was adding on Twitter for the past 24 hours. So my teammates, my classmates. It's literally people that this man never met before. So I was just like, you know, like that was extremely strange to me. Advice to any gay men out there: if you guys are dealing with a DL man, y'all, we have to stop exposing these people, because 9 times out of 10, if somebody's in the closet, they don't have parents that's, you know, at home telling them to just be themselves and I'm gonna love you for who you are. We don't have stuff like that. So, you know, if you're dealing with a DL man, please let that man be DL. Especially if the person didn't do nothing to you and they're just not interested into you. Do not expose that man. Like, that's something us as a community has to get past and like just stop like cherishing it. Like, that's not cute, that's not cool. So this man tagged my teammates and my classmates, and I was asleep when all this was going on. I was home taking a peaceful nap. I was home like, and all this is happening on Twitter while I'm asleep. So, you know, my teammates texting each other at this point, trying to figure out what's going on, and I'm waking up. I'm looking at my phone, and my heart just dropped. My heart just dropped because I'm sitting here like, you know, what's going on? My first thought wasn't even, what did I do to this kid? My first thought was, what are these people gonna think of me? That was my very first thought. The last person I was thinking of was him. I was thinking about me, my family, and where the hell I'm gonna be moving out to in a second, because I knew my parents was gonna be okay with that. I open my phone, I'm scrolling on Twitter, I'm looking at who he's tagging, and I'm just like, damn, now I gotta explain to this person, that person, this person, why a gay person feels like they're exposing me. You know, a gay person can't expose you for no reason. Like, they're not just gonna try to expose, you know, just anybody. Even though the messages didn't have any, like, weight to them, it's still the simple fact that it's me and this gay person, and this gay person feel like they're exposing me. If somebody feel like they're exposing you, 9 times out of 10 they're exposing you. So I opened up my phone, I'm going through my track teammate group chat, and they're sitting here talking about it, they're all laughing about it. OMG, Meek got this gay dude making fake text messages between him and the other guy, because at the time I was really only dealing with girls, to their knowledge. Prior to their knowledge, you know, I dealt with one guy, but that was between me and that one other person. They all think it's fake, mind you, so I really could have sat there and lied about it, but I took the opportunity and I was like, guys, it's true, like, you know, I'm bisexual, I'm into guys and girls. And they really didn't believe me, because at the time, you know, I was like glowing up at the time. So I was in the process of getting all the girls that I wanted. So they constantly were seeing me, you know, talk to this girl, talk to that girl. And for them to find this information out in the midst of me talking to the girls that they wanted, they was just like, it couldn't be true. But I took the opportunity, me personally, to tell them that it was true, because I knew if I didn't use the opportunity, I was never gonna sit there, excuse me. If I never took the opportunity, I was never gonna actually sit there and come out to each and every last one of them individually. So I took the opportunity and I was like, yeah, you know, I'm into guys and girls, y'all. I'm the same person, no need to look at me differently and nothing like that. And they didn't believe me, so they asked me to take a picture with a fork. So you know what I did? I took that picture with that fork and I sent it to that group chat. And I made sure that, you know, I proved to them that it was me, because like, I'm just like, you know, I'm about to take advantage of this opportunity. I'm gonna let them know that I'm into guys, and if you guys don't respect that, it just is what it is. You know, I don't gotta be on this track team, even though I'm the team captain of this track team, and you know, I score a lot of points, and you know, made it to states, and some of y'all didn't. But you know, if you don't wanna respect me, you don't got to. I'm not gonna force you. So after that, they were just all mind blown. They were shocked that I sent the picture with the fork. And then the next day came, and we had practice. So it was time for me to go to practice. When I tell you, I was so scared. I went to practice and I was just like, damn. Now I gotta go to practice and act overly masculine, because the slightest bit of me acting feminine, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, he definitely is gay, y'all. It's really only just an attraction type of thing. So, you know, the way I carry myself has nothing to do with my sexual orientation. And I felt like I had to prove that. But yet I went to practice the next day, and I had to sit there and think to myself, damn, my older brother is on the track team. If my older brother is on the track team, that means I have to tell my older brother because he's gonna find out eventually. The group chat that I was telling you guys about was for the juniors because we was getting ready to come up and actually send off the seniors to college and become the seniors. I was like, damn, if my brother is on the track team, I gotta tell my brother too. So I told my brother, and my brother actually was really cool about it. I'll never forget this day because like that was the first person in my family that I told. And my brother, he was like, you know, I really still love you. This is not gonna change anything between us. He said everything that he needed to say, I'm not gonna lie. That, like, when I read that message between me and him, my heart exploded with joy. And I was just like, damn, like, you know, my brother is from Jamaica. If my brother understands that you know it's not a choice, then maybe my family will too. So I sat there after practice, after I told him, I talked to him, and I was like, wait. It's like literally every time I thought about my sexuality at that time, I had a That's So Raven moment. I was like, wait. I just told my brother. That means I gotta tell my family. So then I was just like, damn, like, I thought I went through the hard part. That was the easy part. Me actually telling my parents was definitely going to determine, you know, if I was going to be homeless or not. If I was going to have food to eat. Like, I was like, wait, I was nervous for the wrong reasons. Now I have to actually tell my family. I got to let them know. I was walking back and forth, pacing through the hallways. And I texted both my parents. I texted my mom. I was like, hey, mom, I got to tell you something. I texted my dad. I was like, hey, dad, I got to tell you something. Man, my dad texted back first, y'all. And I don't know, in my head, I was really just thinking like, okay, let's just get it over with. I'm gonna tell both my parents at the same time. I didn't sit there and think which one of my parents would text me back first. So when my dad texted me back first, I texted him, I was like, Dad, I'm bisexual. You know, I love women and guys the same amount. And my mom was working, so she didn't text me back at all. 5 minutes after I sent that text message to my dad, my mother was calling me. She was like, why would you send that message to your dad? Like, you know, you should have just sent that message to me and we could have kept a secret. This years later now, so you know, I'm snitching on you now, mama. But, you know, I ain't snitching you back then because I definitely could have kept this a secret between me and you. But I'm kind of happy I didn't. So I was sitting there just crying and crying and crying because I don't know what to expect. My dad didn't say anything to me. My mom's sitting here like upset at me because my dad called my mom and cursed her out. For what reason? Who knows? I guess he didn't want to take his anger out on me because I was telling him that I was bisexual. But I was talking to my mother and she was telling me how she was proud that I finally said something. I feel like every parent, and I want you parents out there watching to stop saying this because it's not true. It's not true. I really, really don't believe it's true. I want you guys to stop saying, I knew since you was a child that you was gay. Y'all do not be knowing nothing. Y'all may have some, y'all might make some assumptions. And y'all might peep small things, but y'all still don't be knowing when these children be gay, honestly. I can tell you guys that from experience because I even have younger family members that are coming out as bisexual and things of that nature. And it's just like, you know, I didn't see it coming. So I know damn well y'all ain't see me, as many girls I used to talk to as coming out. Y'all didn't see me like becoming bisexual or growing into a bisexual person. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. So my mom was telling me how proud she was for finally telling her. And that was the end of that phone call. She was like, I gotta get back to work. I'm gonna pick you up from practice later. So she came and picked me up and the car ride was so like awkward. So my brother actually rode with his friends or my coach, whichever one, it doesn't really matter. I just know I got picked up by my mom by herself. And the car ride was so awkward. I was just sitting there like, let me put my seatbelt on. I never put my seatbelt on my own, but today, that day I did it, because I didn't want to hear nothing bad she had to say. I got in the car, put my seatbelt on, and it was a silent ride at first. And then we went to Macy's. No, we went to Ross. It was Ross. I hope you guys know what Ross is. If you don't, y'all need to go to Ross and go do some shopping there. But we was in Ross, and my mom just started laughing out of nowhere, and she was like, why did you feel, comfortable telling your dad that and not just keeping it between me and you? And I was just like, I don't know, I just wasn't really thinking. Like, I just kind of like, you were supposed to text me back first, but you didn't. Like, that was the only answer I could give her at the time, because I really wasn't thinking about it. I don't know why I thought I was gonna be able to tell both of them at the same exact time. That did not happen. That did not happen at all. She was just explaining to me that, it could have been kept a secret. I could have kept dating, women just for my dad's pleasure, and I could have been doing me on the side. But I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. I want to live my life. I want to live the truth. I don't want to live my life as a lie. She was like, I mean, if this is the life you want to live, then this is what you got to deal with, Got to deal with the consequences. So she said consequences. I'm sitting here like, what you mean consequences? Y'all gonna feed me tonight, right? And she was like, yeah, we're gonna feed you, but you're gonna have to deal with some consequences, lose some opportunities. Some places you're gonna get to go to, some places you're not gonna get to go to. I was like, oh, that's what she means. So, I understood what she meant at the time. All right, so this is the part of the story that I really wanted to add on to my coming out story. Basically the part of my life, or the segment of my life, when I added a male partner. So for the people that's not new, you guys know that I used to do like a couples channel. There was a partner here with me. He's no longer here, but we made YouTube videos in my parents' home. Because, at the time I was living with my parents, he was living on college dorm, and we wanted to start a YouTube channel. So we decided to make a YouTube video in my parents' backyard. And my ex, he definitely did say, and I'll never forget this either, that, we shouldn't post this video because they're gonna recognize their backyard. And I was sitting here like, looking at the video, they're not gonna recognize it. I live here too, this don't even look like my backyard. So we posted the videos anyways, for, the Mayan tribers that are left. It was the Eat It or Wear It challenge. That was the first video that we filmed in my parents' house. The second video was, we're not gonna talk about the second video, y'all, because I didn't get in trouble for that video. So we're just gonna leave it that way. I know which video it was, but we're just gonna wash our hands with that and just leave that in the past so I don't get in trouble all over again. But I actually got put out my parents' house for those videos, and I feel like that part of my life is just crucial to my coming out, because I feel like that was another way for me to come out to my parents. And it's like when I came out that way, like officially, like publicly to the public world, my parents was not having it. Let me take that back, not my parents. No, actually it was both my parents. My mother didn't like it either. So neither of my parents liked the idea of what I did, bringing another dude to the house to make YouTube videos. So they actually both put me out, and then that's how me and my ex was living together. For the people, that didn't know, I don't think I ever like told the story this raw before and got straight to the point and, told you guys like, oh, well, I kind of got kicked out of my parents' house, and that's kind of how me and my ex started living together. I don't think I ever told you guys that, and that is actually the reason why I'm redoing my coming out story, so I can add this part of the video so you guys can kind of understand why the process of our relationship and our love life, why I kind of moved the speed that it did. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of my coming out story video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of extraness I added in the end, the extra small story I added, because I feel like it makes a big difference, I didn't just pack in my bags and just move out with the love of my life like it may have seemed. I never said that either, But you know, I feel like to a lot of people that's how it seemed. It really wasn't like that, but you know, we ended up living together and things just didn't go according to plan, and you know, it is what it is. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you guys get notified whenever I make a video, and I'll see you guys later.